Hey, Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialist. Just coming to you today to talk about um, a topic or questions that I get quite often. Okay, it's how do I get the best rate? How can I get the cheapest rate possible? Why can't I get it? Things of that nature. Okay, and getting a cheap or the lowest cost life insurance policy. Okay, let's begin with saying that it's always a good idea to get life insurance as soon as possible. Okay, without a life insurance policy, okay, you're putting your family at a tremendous financial risk. Your debts won't get paid for if you die. Okay, your employer is not going to keep on writing your paychecks. Okay, in other words, if you don't get life insurance, okay, if and you die, and you got a homemaker as a spouse, and you got young children, they're financially screwed. To put it layman's terms. Okay, so it's very very important that you get life insurance. Okay, life insurance. Okay, the most important time to get it is now. You will never be as healthy as you are right now, and you will never ever be as young as you are right now. Those are the two biggest impacts on the price of life insurance. Okay, now I'm going to go over a few quick tips on how to get cheap life insurance. Okay, the most cost effective way to go, okay, to be proactive in life is eat healthy. Okay, your input determines your output. You eat fries and you drink soda and you don't inspect the things that go in your body. You're probably not going to get the best rate. Okay, exercise frequently. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and run a 5K every weekend. Just move around. Go out for a walk. Just to stay active. Okay, tobacco, cigarettes, tobacco products. The biggest adverse effect on life insurance is probably that. Okay, along with age and health and family history. Okay, I here at Pinnacle Quote, we do have a handful of carriers that will give you non-tobacco rates if you smoke cigars or use chewing tobacco. But if you smoke a cigarette, one drag of a cigarette, you're a smoker for 12 months. Okay, all right. So also stop living. What life companies would consider high risk lifestyles. High risk lifestyles could be you're a speed demon. You get too many tickets. You get too many speeders. Drug or alcohol history. Okay. What else? Any kind of hazardous sports, scuba diving, things like that. Okay. But again, perhaps the most importantly, you need to compare the rates of several life insurance companies when you do compare life insurance rates. Now, again, here at Pinnacle Quote, we do that for you, literally by a click of a button. Okay, if you go and shop out, you shop for life insurance. So if you go to compare rates to the local storefront, they're going to be pushing you proprietary products. Okay, they're limited to the resources they have to offer you, and they're probably going to look out for their own interest. Okay, now I'm going to go in more depth of the things that you can do to get the cheapest life insurance policies. But first, let's talk about what shouldn't you do. Okay, let's really focus on that a second. What you should not do. Okay, number one, I just reiterated just a second ago. Again, don't use one company. All right. If you go to a local storefront, we all know who we're talking about now. It's probably the place that you got your home and auto, and they tell you that you can get an add-on, you can get a cheaper rate if you bundle. All right. One thing first and foremost, you cannot bundle life insurance and get a better price. You can't. It's illegal. You cannot do it. It's just an add-on product. The local guy at the local storefront will tell you you can, but you can't. It's just a hook to sell you. That's all it is. All right. Again, it's just an add-on product. You'll get a bundled price with the home and auto. They'll just add that product on. Okay. And don't shop around to competitive websites, comparable websites. You can go to 12 different websites. We're all going to have the same price. They are going to all have the same price. Only difference is you go to 12 different websites, you're going to have 20 different people calling you. You're going to have 40 different emails a day, and they're all going to do the bait and switch. I've been doing this 25 years. I've worked with over 1,000 agents in my time. I've probably trained about 300 or 400, probably fired 150 of them. Okay. So again, you want to do business with a company that has an abundance of relations with carriers, knows the guidelines really cold in and out. And here at Pinnacle Quote, we do. We have relationships with over 50 carriers. Okay, with any kind of health impairment out there, I know exactly where to put you. All right, primarily use about 2 dozen of these carriers. Okay, my go-to carriers, I've talked about my top 10 carriers in a recent video. Top 10 insurance companies, Pinnacle Quote. You can go to YouTube at Pinnacle Quote's um, YouTube page and actually see the video. Okay, and I'll explain right in detail why it's which one we like. All right, and the most important too is to know about yourself. Okay, with the exception of guaranteed issue policies, which is somebody has major health issues. Okay, you're going to be questioned hard about your health, about your family history and lifestyle if you get life insurance. All right, don't withhold any health condition. All right, these are billion-dollar corporations. They have ways of finding out. All right, life insurance companies do thorough background checks on you before you even you're given a quote in most cases, or when the policy is approved, you get the final quote. So storefronts are notorious about promise you one thing, then the underwriting is done, they come back with an offer that's a lot higher than what you asked. What are you going to do? You've been doing it for 2 months for underwriting. Okay, it's the bait and switch. Pinnacle Quote, we don't do that. Okay, I'd rather tell you a higher price and come back with a lower price and me be your hero than to tell you differently and me have egg on my face. Okay, so again, a few things that you want to look at that should be able to answer on that you should be able to answer honestly and effectively is, what do you do for work? They want to know that. All right, do you have any health conditions? Okay, again, they will find out about that if you don't tell them. All right, what are some of your hobbies? If you're a professional auto racer, it's going to impact your rates. Okay, do you smoke? Again, do you drink alcohol? Do you use drugs? Okay, these will have an impact on your insurance. Okay, what about your family history? Family history also has a major impact, because if you have 2 parents that passed away before the age of 60 of heart disease or cancer or brain aneurysm or diabetes, you will never get the best rate ever. You're just guilty by association at that point. If one parent dies before 60 of those ailments, okay. Now again, if it was a car accident, it doesn't make a difference. It's stroke, cancer, diabetes, and any kind of major hereditary health issues. Okay. Also, how much do you weigh? Okay. They're going to ask you, did you lose more than 10 pounds the last year? Okay. Insurance if you have, I'll give you an example. If you lost 20 pounds, most insurance companies will put half the weight back on, because statistics tell them that you're going to gain half the weight back. Okay. Again, insurance companies base everything off statistics. Now, there are a handful of companies out there, they'll give you all your weight back. Prudential will give you all your weight back. Okay, so if you lost a lot of weight in the last year and you're feeling good, don't go to Prudential, because they're going to look at you're going to get your highest weight of the year, and that's what they're going to rate you on. Okay, they want to see stability. All right, Prudential's a good company, but when it comes to weight, if you lose weight, they're the worst company out there. Okay, now these are all relevant questions that will impact the impact of your premiums for each policy that you get. Okay, or your life insurance policy. Now, unless you go with a no exam life insurance policy, you'll need to do a medical exam, height, weight, blood pressure check, small blood and urine sample. Therefore, the life insurance company will know about any pre-existing conditions. So it's best to be honest, like I said before. They're multi-billion-dollar companies. They didn't get that way because they're being stupid. They got that way because they're very smart, and they write millions of people's life insurance. So they will find out. Okay, the last thing you want to do is lie to them and squeak by and get a policy. Then you die, they find out you lied, and then all of a sudden your family doesn't get anything but a refund check. Okay, seriously. All right. Now you can ask yourself, why do I need a life insurance policy? Or what's the point of me getting one? Well, it's real simple. If you have kids and you don't have any life insurance, it's the most irresponsible thing you could ever do. Okay, if you die, because every day somebody gets up, kisses their husband or wife, gives their kids a hug, goes out to work, and doesn't make it home. It happens every single day. Look at your obituary columns. Every single day it happens. All right, you get life insurance because you need to finance your children. Okay, pay for expenses in college. Okay, you need to pay the rest of your mortgage for your loved one because she's a homemaker or he's a homemaker, and without your paycheck, they're financially in disarray. Okay, you need to pay off debts, credit cards, car payments. Okay, again, if you're the primary breadwinner and you're taking care of your whole family, you die, your paycheck dies with you. Okay, and might have estate taxes. Now we can go here at Pinnacle Quote. We can go over all this stuff I break it down to really, what do you make a year and how many years you need it. Okay, again, I said it in my first video, life insurance as I see it. Okay, again, you can go to Pinnacle Quotes YouTube TV page and look under that video, but I break it down to really simplistic. Okay, if you have kids under the age of 5, you need 15 to 20 times your income at least, 20 to 30 year term. Okay, especially if you're going to have more kids. Okay, if you have kids that are 10 years old or give or take a year, you need 10 to 15 times your income. Kids are teenagers, you need 5 to 10 times your income. Okay, and then you always want to make that term go to where the last kid is throwing a cap and gown up in the air, or you're skating into retirement, or 1 foot on the banana, 1 foot in retirement, 1 foot in a banana peel. That's what you want to do. Okay, that ensures you to have the point where you get to a certain time in life where you can self-insure, or we convert your term policy to more of a permanent life insurance policy. Okay, which we do all the time. Okay, and again, we'll go over a little bit how when you shop online, what's the deal about cheap life insurance. Shopping online, going to pinnaclequote.com, calling me. Again, I'm a virtual agent. I'm licensed in 49 states. I have relationships with dozens of carriers. Been doing this 25 years. By a click of a button, I will go ahead and get you the best rate, by far. That's just what I do. All right, I know all the carriers' guidelines in and out. Okay, depending on your impairment, I'll get you the best rate. Okay, again, Pinnacle Quote here. This is what we specialize in. All right. Now let's reiterate some of the best ways to get a cheap policy. Okay, get it now. Don't wait. Again, 2 most important things in life insurance is your health and your age. That impacts your price of your life insurance more than anything else. Okay, if you wait until you're 50 years old to get life insurance, you're paying double than what you would be if you were 40. Okay, it's just a fact. All right. Another thing is diet, diet, diet. Again, inspect everything that goes in your body. You eat healthy, you take care of yourself, and you're not, on the higher side of the bill chart, you're going to get the best rates in the country. Okay, the preferred rates. That's what you want. Okay, from preferred plus to a standard rate is double. That could be a couple of pounds because you're overweight. Okay, and again, tobacco. Quit using tobacco. Choose not to use tobacco. Life insurance for smokers will double or triple your rates. And over a period of 20 years, the $6 you spend a day on packs of cigarettes and the 2 or 3 times you're paying more in life insurance, you're taking $100,000 cash and you're throwing it out the window and burning it. Visualize that, okay? If you smoke, you're taking $100 grand and you're throwing it outside your window and you're burning it, okay? That's reality, okay? Again, comparing life insurance companies before settling on a policy, come to us, we do that for you. Again, you can exhaust yourself, go to 10 different places, waste weeks in time doing your own research, or you come with the professionals. I do it literally 10 minutes on the phone with me. You're going to know the exact carrier, the exact price, paramedical scheduled if we go that route. You'll be off the phone back to your life before you know it. Once you do the paramedical, your conditional coverage will start at that point. And you don't have to do a thing after that. I will give you a call every week to say hi and say, by the way, this is what's going on. I will literally hold you by the hand throughout the entire process till your policy goes in force. Okay? And I make it very simplistic. It should be. It's life insurance. It shouldn't be complicated. Okay? And don't be a hero. Okay? Life insurance will go ahead and rate you on risky lifestyle. Okay? So scuba diving over 100 feet is a no-no unless you're a platinum scuba diver, okay, if you're Aquaman, okay, so they will rate you on it. Rock climbing, any kind of hazardous activities that are going to put your life in danger, okay? Now, with that being said, what else do you need to know how to save money for buying term life insurance policy or any life insurance policy in that matter? Okay, don't fall for us upsells. Here, upsells are when an agent's going to go ahead and upsell you down the line, okay, for life insurance that you don't need, okay? Now, here at Pinnacle Quote, what I do for you is I give you 3 different options based on the criteria you give me, A, B, and C. Whatever you're comfortable with, you take, okay? I'm not going to upsell you, okay? I'm not going to upsell you, okay? And with that being said,
including by examining his computer and his cell phone.
Sorry about that. And with that being said, okay, we're not going to upsell you. Okay. Also, what we're not going to do is what you need to do to make sure you get the best rate is do research on the companies. Use AM Best. Now, again, here at Pinnacle Quote, we do that for you. Okay, we go ahead and make sure you get the best rate with the best carrier. Okay, all the carriers we have are rated A or A plus with AM Best. Okay. Okay, it's very, very important. As far as all the other rating companies, that again, I reiterate in other videos, AM Best is like the 5-star restaurant, okay, that you take your wife or your husband to for anniversary once a year. Okay, all the rest is like a drive-through window getting a supersized value meal, in my opinion. Okay, and again, get it while you're young and healthy. That's the best time you're gonna get the life insurance. All right, do all you compare rates. Okay, one company's quote for 30-year term is going to be different than another person's. Okay, again, depending on your profile, and I'll ask you health and lifestyle questions. And again, within 10 minutes, you don't know the exact carrier that's going to be best for you. Okay, I make it so simplistic, it's hard to say no. Okay, so you got to make sure it's the right carrier. I mean, even if $3 or $4 or $5 over 30 years is tens of thousands of dollars. That's real money, you know. Put that back in your pocket where it belongs. Now, again, at Pinnacle Quote, we find the insurance companies that offer the reasonable price rates for any, life insurance, especially for the seniors. Okay, we have non-medicals up to 80 years old with Foresters. It's just a fantastic product. Okay, obviously, insurance companies have lowered their rates for seniors because of advances in medicine. Okay, longer lifespan. Okay, than years back. Okay, if you don't want to take a medical exam, again, reiterate, non-medical exams are great to go. Okay, it's fantastic. We have 3 companies that we deal with. SBLI up to $500,000, Foresters between 100 to 400 grand, seniors up to 80 years old can get a non-med, and American National we go up to $1 million. Okay, very simplistic. Most times, over $500,000, they just ask for an APS. That's an attending physician statement. Okay, which is good. Okay, and again, you got to find an independent insurance broker or agent like myself or Pinnacle Quote. We're independent. We're not married to any insurance company. If anything, they work for us because I work for you. Okay, so again, it's the most important thing. You don't want to go to a storefront where they're offering you, pushing you proprietary products that they have to, because they're not looking out for your bench interest. They're looking out for their own. So yeah, I can afford to give you the best price and best carrier because I want you to be happy. Okay, I want you to be comfortable to say, Danny, you know what? Call my brother, my sister, my friend. Okay, the best thing you can give me is a referral. Okay, I take care of you. I know my business grows. All right. Now again, can't reiterate it enough. The impact of life insurance pricing is health and age. The quicker you get it done, the better off you can get it done, and the better price you're going to get. Now, my philosophy, if I ever speak to somebody below the age of 40, is my main goal is to make sure you never have to make this conversation again or make this phone call again. Okay. So with that being said, going back to reiterate how much life insurance you need to have. Again, we can sit here and get bored over talking about debts, adulthood, college tuition. It comes down to the basically your income and how many years to retirement. Okay, over the years, again, I make this very simplistic. Okay, you're not going to be tested on. You don't need to break out, debts and all that stuff. Your income takes care of all that, so that's what we're going to protect. Okay, and again, remember, once you're gone, life insurance is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. No, we don't sit back every day and we think about when we're going to die. All right, it just happens. Okay, it's very, very important because once you're gone, okay, your family needs that income replaced. Okay, it's just a fact. You die, the financial burden that I've seen it. The 25 years I've seen it. I've seen it in my own family. Nobody's got earmarked $1 million or $500,000 to take care of somebody else's family. That's what you do. Insurance. That's what life insurance does. You don't do it because you think you're going to die. You do it because if you're going to die. Okay. So again, that's my little spiel about cheap life insurance, how to get it. Some pointers on how to get it. If you have any questions, feel free to go to my website, pinnaclequote.com. Our new website and blog is going to be launched probably within the next couple of days. Very excited about it. A lot of interaction there. You can always go to YouTube, our Pinnacle Quote YouTube TV channel. Okay, look any kind of. We have a lot of topics that we're adding as far as health impairments, and you can always give me a call at 855-380-3300. And again, pinnaclequote.com. We have a chat box at the bottom of the page. You can reach me at any time. All right. So again, it's Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote. I wish you guys the best and stay safe. All right.